Prime Minister Narendra Modi releases another installment of PM Kisan benefits, says India will overcome the COVID-19 challenge. Second blast in 3 days in oil town of Assam claims 2 lives. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma orders stern action against culprits. Eid ul-Fitr being celebrated across the country. President, Vice President and Prime Minister greet people on the occasion. Rising number of corona cases forces Meghalaya to extend lockdown. Nagaland too imposes 1-week shutdown. And Assam government orders probe into unnatural deaths of 18 elephants in Nagaon district. Very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Hansraj, and now the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed confidence that the country will overcome the challenge of the corona pandemic with its strength and dedication. He said India is not a nation which will lose hope in tough times. Speaking at a virtual event after releasing the 8th installment of financial benefit under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi, PM Kisan scheme to over 9 crore 50 lakh farmers in the country, Modi said farmers have shown their grit of serving the nation even during the testing times of COVID-19. Highlighting the record procurement due to the innovation in the farming techniques, the Prime Minister said farmers from Punjab and Haryana have started getting benefit of direct transfers from the first time. The PM Kisan scheme has proved to be very beneficial for the marginal farmers. He informed that for the first time over 7 lakh farmers from West Bengal will also receive the benefit under the scheme.
अक्षय तृतीया का पावन पर्व है। कृषि के नए चक्र की शुरुआत का समय है और आज ही करीब 19,000 करोड़ रुपए किसानों के बैंक खातों में सीधे ट्रांसफर किए गए हैं।
In Assam, 2 persons lost their lives and 2 others sustained serious injuries in a grenade attack in Tingrai market in Digboi this afternoon. According to eyewitness accounts, 2 miscreants came in a bike and hurled a grenade that fell inside a hardware shop. One of the deceased has been identified as Sanjeev Singh. The injured have been admitted in hospital. Police immediately reached the spot and investigation is on. Meanwhile, Assam Chief Minister has directed the State Director General of Police to take stern measures against the culprits. It can be recalled here that this is the 2nd grenade explosion blast in Assam in 3 days. On Tuesday, a 12-year-old boy was killed in a grenade blast. The blast took place at Jagun in Tinsukia. Eid ul-Fitr is being celebrated across the country today in a subdued manner amidst the coronavirus pandemic. For the 2nd consecutive year, no congregational prayers were held in Eidgahs and grand mosques. Most of the faithfuls offered prayers in their homes this morning in compliance with COVID norms. Meanwhile, President Ram Nath Kovind has greeted all fellow citizens on the occasion of Eid ul-Fitr. In a tweet, Kovind said this festival is an occasion to strengthen the spirit of fraternity. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has also greeted everyone on the occasion. In a tweet, Naidu said it symbolizes the spirit of compassion, charity and brotherhood. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also conveyed his best wishes on the occasion. In a tweet, he prayed for everyone's good health and well-being. In Meghalaya, as there is no respite from surge of COVID cases, the state government has extended the ongoing lockdown in East Khasi Hills district for the 2nd time in a row. After a review meeting chaired by Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong said the lockdown has been extended in East Khasi Hills district till May 24th due to the increasing cases of COVID-19. The government has no option but to extend the lockdown, Tinsong added. East Khasi Hills is the worst affected among all the 11 districts of the state in the 2nd wave of the pandemic. Other districts have imposed a partial lockdown. However, the deputy commissioners have been given the authority to take appropriate actions wherever necessary. On the other hand, Nagaland came under 1 week total lockdown from 6 this evening. It will continue till the 21st of this month to contain the spread of COVID-19. Only permitted activities such as essential services including agricultural activities are allowed. Besides pharmacies, hospitals, clinics, nursing homes, movement of healthcare workers including COVID-19 vaccination, COVID testing and medical emergencies. Vegetable shops, fish, meat vendors, milk booths, bakeries, grocery stores including those selling animal feed will open from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Activities exempted from the lockdown also include movement of vehicles carrying essential commodities and medical supplies including oxygen cylinders and other medical equipment. In Assam, Minister for Environment and Forest Parimal Suklabaidya today ordered an inquiry into the death of 18 elephants at Bamuni Pahar under Kothiatoli Forest Range in Nagaon district. The pachyderms died on Wednesday night. Suklabaidya visited the site of the incident this morning to take stock of the situation. A 7-member inquiry committee headed by Deputy Conservator of Forest K.K. Dairy has been constituted. The preliminary will be submitted within 3 days and a detailed investigation report within 15 days. The minister said that from the preliminary investigation it was revealed that the pachyderms have died probably due to lightning as there were no visible signs of struggle before they died. Earlier, following the incident, Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma directed Suklabaidya to visit the spot to assess the situation.
Head of Forest for Species of Wildlife, একেবারে ভিডিও রেঞ্জারের পর আধিক করি উঠেইখিনি আছে আমার লগতে আর কাজিরাঙ্গা ডিরেক্টর আমি
Union Health Ministry has said that in the last 24 hours, more than over 344,000 people have recovered from COVID-19 infection. The recovery rate is now at 83.50%. Till now, over 2,79,000 people have recovered. More than 17,92,98,000 vaccine doses have been administered to beneficiaries till now in the country. The country has reported over 3,43,000 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, taking the total cases to over 2,40,00,000. 4,000 deaths were reported in the last 24 hours and the total has reached 2,62,317. There are over 37 lakh active cases in the country. In the COVID scenario from the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh reports 2,167 active cases, while discharged cases logged 18,871. The tally for the dead is at 72. Assam is saddled with 42,144 active cases, while the cured cases logged at 2,70,079. The dead accounted for 1,984. Reporting 5,569 active cases, Manipur recorded 31,491 cured cases, while the dead tallied at 536. Meghalaya reported 3,726 active cases with a caseload of 17,582 cured cases. The dead accounted for 268. With a caseload of 2,150 active cases, Mizoram logged at 6,204 discharged cases, while the death toll is 23. Nagaland reported 3,551 active cases with 13,528 released cases. The death tallied at 177. Sikkim has a caseload of 2,946 active cases, 7,485 cured cases. The tally for the dead is 192. Lastly, in Tripura, active cases have touched 4,034, while discharged cases logged at 35,146. The dead accounted for 426. In Meghalaya, vaccination against COVID-19 for the age group of 18 to 44 years got underway today. The vaccine is earmarked for vulnerable districts and the Health Department will strategize the vaccination drive. Earlier informing this in Shillong, Deputy Chief Minister Priston Tinsong said vaccines will be earmarked for vulnerable districts, adding that the Health Department has been asked to accordingly strategize the drive. He informed that the government will come out with a booklet to create awareness about the benefits of vaccination.
Actually, yesterday it was open around 12 o'clock, so we registered same time only with 2-3 mobiles, laptop.
Hello, my name is Ruma Haltungar. I stay in Vishnupur. So I came for the vaccine for the first dose. I think everyone should get vaccinated as maybe it's for the safety of our citizens and it's we should we should go for the vaccine.
India has administered nearly 18 crore COVID vaccine doses. With over 20,27,000 vaccine jabs given in the last 24 hours, the nation has successfully administered nearly 17 crore 93 lakh doses so far. Till now, over 4 crore 5 lakh people have been vaccinated with both the doses, while nearly 13 crore 88 lakh have been administered the first dose. The Health Ministry has informed that with over 4 lakh 37,000 vaccine doses administered to people in the age group of 18 to 44 years in the past 24 hours, so far nearly 39 lakh 14,000 doses have been administered to beneficiaries in this age group. It added that the vaccination process is being regularly reviewed and monitored at the highest levels to continue fortifying its uses. The first dose of Sputnik V vaccine has been administered in Hyderabad today as part of its soft launch and limited pilot. Dr. Reddy's Laboratories Limited, in a press release, said it received the regulatory clearance from the Central Drugs Laboratory, Kasoli, on Thursday. The laboratory further said that the soft launch of the vaccine has been taken up as part of limited pilot. The Reddy's also announced that the imported vaccine costs a maximum retail price of 948 rupees and a 5% GST per dose. To end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi releases another installment of PM Kisan benefits, says India will overcome the COVID-19 challenge. Second blast in 3 days in oil town of Assam claims 2 lives. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma orders stern action against culprits. Eid al-Fitr being celebrated across the country. President, Vice President and Prime Minister greet people on the occasion. Rising number of corona cases forces Meghalaya to extend lockdown. Nagaland too imposes 1-week shutdown. And Assam government orders probe into unnatural deaths of 18 elephants in Nagaon district. And before taking leave, viewers are reminded to maintain physical distancing, regularly sanitize hands and frequently wash hands with soap. Remember to wear a mask properly and join the Mask Up India campaign by Doordarshan to defeat the pandemic. Mask Up India. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.